Sankaku Games.
Greetings, Capsuleers. This is Neil from Sankaku Games. Stardate 23315-617. We are going to be continuing on with the EVE Online series. This is our character, Boomer Sankaku, with quite a lot of freckles here. That's a bit of a shame. I would like that to be freckless, but obviously I don't think I could actually find a way of disabling it, but we were going through aura quests, or shall we say tutorials, and we're just going to continue on where we last left off. She wants us to accept another mission from her. Obviously we've got the uh, ship here. If we go into the fitting, it's still pretty basic, don't have much on here. Obviously I equipped the civilian armor repairer as well as the small armor repairer, but keeping in mind I only ever have to have one active at one time. If I want to do a massive repair I can use a small one, well, massive for this ship that is, and if I just want to do minor, if I'm not in combat and it's not crucial, whatever, or if I am in combat and I don't want to put my capacitor beyond stable, like if I turn this off, stable, as you can see. If this is on, it takes 34 seconds. So I just want to do first a little shout out to a bunch of people in the community who did help me. We have Jean Baldry and the bringer of the pandemic. Jean Baldry, just wanted to shout out. But bringer of the pandemic did actually provide me a link on how to find the timeline, which is 23351 currently. So I'm just going to thank you for that, and I'm going to, every episode I will include the start date in the instead of like being part 1, part 2, it's going to be the start date followed by whatever. So you'll see, if you just look at the title, you'll be able to see the start date there. But let's continue on and accept the mission. Just double click. Hello. Following objectives must be complete. Travel to the academy, retrieve the pilot certification documents from the office, and bring them back to Aura. Okay, so I'm going to set destination to Renian, and then she said I've got to come back here, so the best thing to do is set destination as there, and then add it as a waypoint for the second location, because she wants them to bring it back, so it's definite I'm going to be coming back to this location. So we get 500 disc as a reward, which is not very much, but it is still early days. We have what am I doing? We have accepted that mission, so that's fine. And she wants, you've located the Stargate you're heading to. Click next. Okay, first we need to undock. So let's enter the ship's hangar. I'm in my ship, and let's undock. I know I don't need to actually click into ship's hangar, but realism and all that, you know. Right, so there's a little capsuleer. There's my scanifications going on. Woo! Sometimes it is pretty cool, sometimes it's a bit annoying, but whatever. I also seen that you can show sensor overlay, directional scan, moon analysis. So I think this just constantly leaves it turned on, but obviously there's nothing here. So I'm going to Renian, which is over here. She said, hold on, what did she say? She said, once you've located your target, you're heading to. Right, so yeah, I know you want to do this, which is jump. So this is going to warp me to that gate, land me right on top of it, and then jump me through it. So we'll just go through that now. Just move her out of the way. And here we go, to Renian. So we're just going to warp in now. think these, no, they're not reloaded, but the best thing to do is when you're in a warp status or just before you start warp, do a reload all, right click, reload all, just make sure you've got all the ammunition, because you never know, even in high sec, what's going to happen. Nowhere in this space is safe. They can still shoot you. It's more of a suit than anything else. So here's the Stargate, we're going to jump through. Woo! With the new animation effects, which are pretty fracking awesome. So we're back. You'll be able to see that I'm actually cloaked. It is there. It's making another scan of the system. See if you can find anything nice in here. To which it's found nothing, so that's fine. But there you go, that's the gate I just came through, and that's yellow because that's my destination to go back again. So once you jump through the gate, click next, follow the usual drill, find your mission under the agent missions, or you can just right click and go encounter warp 2 once you arrive at your mission location.
Warp drive active.
So once I get there, I'll click next, where we're just going to warp down this way through the planet. That's fine because you're in a warp bubble. Whee! There you go. Right, and away we go. I'm going to be entering this mission any second now. Do 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 do. So how's everybody doing? You all good? Hope so. Whoa. So this is a Galanti station with lots of ships. We could just have a look at all the ships as well. We've got a cruiser here, we've got another cruiser, we've got a frigate over there. No, that's a cruiser actually. I like circling around this ship instead of mine. That's a bit weird. Shouldn't really be doing that. But anyway, I'm so small, can't even see me. Not actually sure. I'm near that beacon. I must be near that beacon somewhere. But I'm so goddamn small. But either way, we've got more cruisers. We got battleship over here. Let's check that out. Check that baby. Woo! It's awesome. This, I've had one of these before. I've not had one of these. I don't think I have anyway. But I've had the battle cruiser here, and I've had one of these before as well. We've got the battleship. Megatron. I got that just because it looked pretty awesome. Never had one of these before. And never had one of these freighters because I specialised in Caldari, so I had a Caldari freighter. These are frigates, and frigates. No, nothing bigger than the freighter though, which is alright I guess. But anyway, let's go back to our ship. Let's go, I think we're going to the, yeah, we're going to the Academy office. This is a structure that you need to loot. So you can click this open cargo here. I'm pretty sure you could just right click and you could do open cargo as well. You successfully looted the certificate into your cargo. So I quite like this whole new dynamic kind of HUD thing where just if you move it, it bounces. It's like, whee! It's a really cool feature. I'm loving it. Oh, what's this? Battleship Scorpion. Why the hell is there Caldari here? It's a civilian one as well. Is he moving? No, he's not. He's stationary. Oh no, he is moving. Just very slowly. It's a bit weird. How weird. I'll be blowing them up eventually. So we've got the pilot certification. You just drag that over to your craft. There you go. You got your pilot certificate. You successfully looted. Right. So what do you want to do next? When you've had a look around, reset your camera. Done that. You've looked at the info on a few ships. Don't need to. You're ready to return to the base and complete your mission. Right, this button opens your journal. Well done. So it'll say accepted. but it's not complete because I need to actually go drop off the mission. Open up your mission details. Yeah, it's just saying set destination, but obviously if you add it as a waypoint, it saves you doing that. You've docked and completed your mission, so I'm just going to right click. No, I'm not. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to go jump through Stargate.
Warp drive active.
So we've just got another warp animation to go through, and then we'll go through Stargate. Just minimise aura at the moment. Whew. So no combat there, unfortunately. It's just picking up my certification for being an awesome pilot. Approaching. And we're here. I guess the only thing really wrong with this Stargate is it has a big part at the back which you can't see the full process. But it's alright, I guess. But either way, we're here. There's a capsule here, there's another dude in a velator. So we're just going to go straight to the station, which is marked out here in yellow. And we're going to dock.
Warp drive active.
So we're going to line up. Initialize the warp drive. And away we go. So we're just heading back to the Federal Navy Academy. I'll turn in the mission. We'll go into the next one, which hopefully has a bit of combat. I think this might take me on to the next station actually. The next mission would just be to go to another station because I'm now technically certified. Hence, what's in my cargo at the moment? The pilot certification documents.
Requested. Docking request
Freedom of liberation. I want to keep that just to the side kind of thing. Freedom of liberation. No, freedom of operation license. Documents, okay. Right, so we'll turn in my documents. Take your time at the academy, Boomer Sankaku. There is a lot to see out there. Done. Congratulations, Boomer Sankaku. You have graduated from the pilot certification course. I'll be providing you with some basic information now on where to go. Request a new mission whenever you're ready. I'm ready! Right, you completed your basic training, Boomer Sankaku. Now you're ready for something more involving. There are a number of career training agents not far from here who can teach you about all the various activities and careers available to you. They'll let you get hands-on training and experience everything from asteroid mining to deep space exploration. When you're ready, I will refer you to them. You should take everything else with you as well, since you probably won't be coming back here afterwards. So I'll just accept that, and I'll chuck this back in my cargo because I'll take that with me. No point in leaving that here. There's nothing really here in this station apart from a lot of new people. Hello all the new people. Hi Bing Gunner and Fez Rollard and people that will probably never ever watch my stream. Not my stream, my videos. But let's accept this quest. We're going from Durapant to... I've picked it up. What's this? Right, accept. So clearance papers. I need to pick up my clearance papers from my inventory. There we go. So we've got the freedom of operation license and my clearance papers to hand in. Excellent. These are the coordinates of the nearest training center, and here are your clearance papers. Take them with you to the station. Good luck, Boomer Sankaku, and remember, I'm never far if you need help. Yep, you're right over here. Always fracking staring at me. So, oh crap. The thing is, if you close the window down, you can just double click here again, and we'll set destination. Obviously this is ticked because I picked up the cargo already, and this is saying that I actually have the full quantity of cargo with me at the present time. If you've got a mission that has cargo in it, make sure you pick the item up, because sometimes the mission can take you like 5 jumps away. So we're going to set destination.
Set a waypoint to the same location twice.
As she said, she's already got it in the locations. This one's 3 jumps. If I forgot this, I would have to go back, pick up the item, and then return again. So that would be like 6 wasted jumps. So, let's head on. Alright, said blah blah blah. You've accepted the next mission. Yep. The clearance documents is safely in your cargo. You've set the destination on undocked. Undocking. You've engaged the autopilot. I don't know. I mean, basically, there is an autopilot function. You click it, and it does everything for you. You don't need to worry about anything. This is actually a mining barge. It's a retriever. It's one of the first mining barges you can obtain. It's alright. Not entirely sure. Things have kind of changed in mining since I've obviously mined with hulks and stuff like that and orcas. So I don't know. I think everything's changed though, so it might not be the case anymore that the hulk's the best. But I don't think I'll be getting into that because this is mostly about combat. So we're going to Renian again.
Warp drive
We'll,
pilot engaged.
we'll activate autopilot. And we'll just have a look at our money at the moment. We've got 8,000 ISK, 5,000 inheritance from the Federal Navy. Thank you very much. Agent mission reward, bounty prizes. I got 2,000 in bounty just for killing a bunch of those. You remember those 2 ships in that mission from the last episode, or the last captain's log, shall I say? And we obviously got mission reward for just turning in that mission that we just did. So that's good. Good thing to remember. I'm going to turn autopilot off actually.
Autopilot disabled.
When you've done reading about clones. Okay, so this is basically saying avoid death because when you die you lose your ship. I'm just going to run through this so you don't need to like kind of... Although you can't actually turn this while it's in motion or going through the phase. Let's go to Algogel.
Warp drive active.
There we go. That stops the scan as well. But as I was saying, if you die, you lose your ship. If your ship isn't insured, you have a complete 100% loss. And then once your ship is destroyed, a pod pops out. That basically means you're still alive in your current clone. To that point, if you've been shot and you've lost your ship, if it's not an NPC mission, you don't need to worry. If it's not an NPC mission, you need to worry and get your pod out there as soon as possible because they may be inclined to shoot your pod. However, if it's not a mission, and if it's not PvP that you're doing, and you're doing a mission and they blow up your ship, they will not shoot your pod, so you're very safe there. But if they do blow up, if you're in PvP and they do blow up your pod, you will end up... Oh, that looks pretty damn cool. Look at that. Woo! But yeah, if they do blow up your pod, we're just going to go to Kuster now. If they do blow up your pod, you will return to where your pod has last been stored. Which would be in a station again, and obviously you'll have no ship. If it was insured, however, you will get a payout of a certain percentage of the cost of the actual ship itself, not the modules attached to the ship, but just the ship itself. I do wish they would kind of change that though. The corporation window could be opened here. Learning about corporations. I kind of explained this already. Search for a corporation. I think I could just press enter. There you go. So yeah, it has a whole bunch of corporations. Whoa. What the frack is this? Ho ho! So this is definitely some stuff that we're going to be... All the static coming from the signals. Wow, that is amazing. Unidentified site. Unidentified site. Unidentified. So these are training sites, so you can kind of just go there straight away and crack on. That's amazing. This is 3.2 EU, this is 5.6, 2.8. Oh my god. So I can turn these off, but I don't wanna. No! Oh. Combat anomaly. Cosmic anomaly. Combat site. Anomaly training site. Whoo! Insane. Right, so I'm not going to be going into that right now. Hello, duel invitation. Are you a fracking twat? I challenge you to a duel. Accept this challenge, we will enter a limited engagement. Go jog on. You fracking twat. So yeah, you're going to get a lot of kind of things like that going, oh, I want to fight you. Oh, you get them trying to pick on noobs thinking um, that a pop-up just means click accept straight away kind of thing. And if they do that, then they're going to basically blow up your ship and take advantage of you. So anyway, let's go docking Custer 2,
Warp drive
which is
active.
the another Federal Navy Academy. I'm just going to go turn in my clearance papers, get myself all signed up for duty. Now I've passed my training. So we'll just go ahead and dock. Poor guy, just camping. So basically he's waiting there for people that are just passing through, that have just been provided their clearance papers. That's kind of sad in a way, because if he blows them up, then they lose their clearance papers. He's going to steal them and then go, oh, I need those clearance papers to turn in my mission. He's going to go, oh yeah, I'll give you it for like
Docking
5 million
permission
ISK.
requested.
As if they're going to
Docking
have
request
5 million ISK because they're
accepted.
brand new. Ugh, sad. Sad people trying to rip people off. But that's the thing about this game. You can do absolutely anything. Right, so you should travel out to the career advisors as soon as you can. I have reading about corporations, reading about skills. I know everything about skills. I'm going to run through a couple of things in a moment. You've completed your mission. Complete. Excellent work, Boomer Sankaku. You've arrived. I'm relaying further instructions to you now. But that's basically her saying thanks and goodbye. No more aura missions. Okay, so basically we've got advancing in New Eden's careers. There's lots of different things you can do in New Eden, which is the universe, sorry, of EVE Online. We have business, exploration, industry, military, and advanced military, but it doesn't just stop there. You have piracy, you could have scamming. You can basically scam people, or you can, I mean, technically that guy that was out by that gate's a pirate. He's trying to con people into starting combat, and then he's going to shoot them down until they die. So I would technically classify him as a pirate, I would say. Right, you can take these courses in any order, so start with the interests you meet. I mean, I think I'm going to start off with military to get some combat in, and all that kind of stuff, and get some ISK and some ships and skills and all that kind of stuff. Then what I might do is go into exploration. I've done lots of business and industry myself, so I don't really need to go into that. Once we've done military, advanced military and exploration, we'll maybe move on to a higher level of agents, or even start looking into corporations. So I'm not entirely sure what to do on the side of corporations. If I join a corporation, like I said in the previous episode, previous Starlog, I don't actually want to join a really small corp, because I want it to be lots of action, lots of possibilities, but at the same time lots of protection, so it makes the Eve series interesting, good to watch, instead of me just going out in a frigate and dying every like 5 times an episode, which with my PvP experience is probably going to happen. I've not had really any PvP experience. I flew out in a frigate like this before, and I took on a Tengu, and I helped to basically debuff the ship while everybody else shot at it, and it came up in my kill mail for some reason. Oh, I had the little gun I was shooting at it with, so it did come up in my kill mail. So technically my first ever kill was a Tengu, but that was only because there was lots of us. But anyway, for now, we're going to end the episode here. Let me know what you think of the series so far. Let me know what you want to see in future. And from Neil, from Sankaku Games, thanks for watching. Ciao.